Yo, so what's happening, my people? It's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another video. So today we got a little music review. So this right here is Clipse. Let God Sort 'Em Out. 13 songs, 41 minutes runtime. And before I get into the review, where this part of the review, just want to talk about Clipse is their elder statesman in the game at this time. And it's up in the air whenever there is acts like this. I don't know if they're looked at in certain regards as like other artists. Say like if Ghostface Killer dropped a project, and he does, you don't necessarily look at it like you looked at it back in the days. Like Wayne, whenever he dropped, a lot of people, he got some views and some streams and stuff, but a lot of people weren't anticipating it like that. A lot of people had negative response. Some people, it's like you just have the decline, like Eminem had it at a time and stuff. Is like whenever they come out with something, it's like like if Busta Rhymes dropped something right now, I don't think it would be like Clipse, them being of a certain age and stuff like that. Like, is it because Malice is coming out and because it was Pusha T, but now it's Clipse again? It doesn't seem to have that drop off or that lull. Like some projects, it'd be like, what Cool G Rap dropped a project, you'd be like, man, I ain't knew Cool G Rap, and I don't know if he dropped no project. But anyways, I'm just throwing out names. But like this one seemed like it was very sought after, highly promoted. People were on pins and needles waiting on this, or maybe it's just me, because I definitely was like that on this project, like looking forward to it, and it did not disappoint. So they have they got some guest appearances. It's not like crazy. It seems like a lot, but it's not as much as you would think. But they got John Legend, Voices of Fire, there's like background and choir, whatever. Kendrick Lamar, Tyler the Creator, Pharrell, Dream, Stove God, Ab Liver, and Nas. I'm a little upset. I would have liked to have Hove on the project, but I think maybe because people expected it, they're like, oh, I want a new Hove verse. So they're like, man, everybody waiting on Hove, give you Nas. And then Hove not the easiest dude. Like he be on so many Pusha T projects and stuff. Maybe he like, man, look, I done gave you enough verses. And maybe it was like partially because Pusha T was under Kanye, and them was cool at a time, but now it's like Pusha don't mess with Kanye, and shit, Hove don't mess with Kanye. But anyway, I don't blame him. But Malice being back, I think it really pushed the boundaries of their artistic expression, because it was a lot of coke rap. Even Push by itself is coke rap and stuff. They very much in the vein of like Benny the Butcher and stuff, even though they're way before Benny the Butcher. I'm just like naming similar artistry. But with Malice, like changing his life and stuff, he has more depth with his lyricism and stuff, and forcing Pusha T to go through different highs and lows and stuff. Like the intro of the project, phenomenal. Like Pusha T talks about his mother and her passing and stuff like that, and then Malice talks about their father, how chivalry isn't dead, because he went soon after the mother passed, because he didn't want her to be alone. Like it broke his heart whenever she was gone and stuff, man. And just the way they expressed it and stuff. Usually people use that kind of joint for the outro, but the album starts off with you wanting to cry. Like I listened to it like 2 times. That third time I listened to it and I really sat there with the words, I was like, oh my God. Like I was like, they went crazy. In Malice, when people sit out for a while or whatever, they come back a little rusty or whatever. There ain't no rust on Malice. Like Big Bro is Big Bro and Lil Bro. Pusha T is the man. Like he phenomenal and stuff. And not, maybe it's because we haven't heard Malice for a while or whatever, but maybe it's just because that nigga nice like that. Like Pusha is dead nice, but man, Malice was shining on this one right here, man. But I don't want this to be like super long review and whatever, but I just want to give y'all my overall thoughts. My favorite joints on here is track 1, The Birds Don't Sing. Track 2, and track 1, featuring John Legend in The Voices of Fire, whatever. And John Legend is the rap cheat code. If you know, you know. Like, John Legend might come off a little corny and cheesy sometime on his own, but whenever he's with a Kanye, with a Rick Ross or something like that, like, you've heard him before, and now on this, like, you know that he is the rap cheat code. Whenever he is on a joint, goes to another level. But anyways, that's one of my favorite joints. It's probably my favorite joint. Track 1, I love that one. That one is just so deep and just. Track 2, Chains and Whips, featuring K Dot and Kendrick. Yeah, he shows that he one of them. Yeah, he's definitely one of them. He go crazy. Track 3, POV, Tyler the Creator. He do his thing, man. And then, like all the other ones, they just like a consistent level of dopeness. But back to my favorites. 11, So Far Ahead. 12, Let God Sort 'Em Out, featuring and slash Chandeliers, featuring Nas. That's like Nas' own little song or whatever. They just attached it to this. But 13, By the Grace of God, and I think Pharrell's on this joint stuff. But look, I might be prisoner of the moment, probably so. But to me, I think this is Clipse' best project. Like, you don't hear that with age, somebody dropping their best work and stuff. Like, production wise, I like these beats more than like their old beats with Pharrell and them. That's one, like, I've been on Clipse and Pusha T and them, but like Clipse work back in the days, I know people love the Neptunes or something, but I thought they was killing the beats as far as like their lyricism, but the beats were pretty wacky, because Neptune's always been so spaced out. This doesn't have beats as crazy and spaced out, but they are dope as beats. It's dope as production. And they not just talking about coke in rapping, coke rap and stuff like that. Like, they have some depth to this project. This is my favorite Clipse album, man. Like, that's just my thoughts. I think this is an instant classic. Like, that's just how I feel. And nowadays I don't even know if there has been a rap project that I really cared for this year, man. Like, 2025 has been terrible as far as rap music goes or whatever. I have to go in my playlist and go in my Apple Music and see what came out this year. Because as far as like rap, like, it's been very, very thin. But I think this is an instant classic, man. But anyways, drop y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. What y'all thought about this project, what y'all thought about my thoughts. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, gonna be the greatest and most hated, man. I'll let you, boy.